Hello, English learners. Welcome back to Talk English Now. I'm Sarah, and today we're going to practice something that can really transform the way you communicate. We're going to explore everyday English questions, and I'll guide you through how to ask and answer them naturally, confidently, and professionally. Think about your daily life. You meet people at work, at school, in shops, on the phone. What connects all of these moments is conversation, and conversations are built on questions. When you can ask questions well and answer them in a natural way, you create trust, you build connection, and you sound more fluent in English. So today, we'll go step by step through 100 common everyday questions. Let's begin with one of the simplest but most important. How are you? You hear it almost every day, and your answer sets the tone of the conversation. Many learners get stuck here. They repeat the same answer every time, like, "I'm fine, thank you." But fluent speakers use variety. You could say, "I'm doing well, thanks." "Pretty good. How about you?" Or even, "Not too bad, thanks for asking." Notice how each answer carries a slightly different feeling, but all sound natural and polite. Now think of another question you hear all the time. What's your name? This question is often asked in introductions. You could answer simply, "My name is Sarah," but to sound smoother, try, "I'm Sarah, nice to meet you," or, "It's Sarah, what's your name?" Do you see the difference? Instead of giving only the answer, you're opening the door to more conversation. Another daily question is, "Where are you from?" Sometimes learners feel nervous answering this, but the key is to keep it short and natural. You can say, "I'm from Pakistan," or "I'm from Brazil, but I live in Canada now," or even, "I'm originally from Spain, but I've been in London for 3 years. Notice how the extra detail makes it sound more professional while still staying simple. Think about meeting someone in a workplace setting. One of the first questions you might hear is, "What do you do?" This question is about your job. Many learners answer with, "I am engineer," or "I am teacher," but to make it natural, add a or an. "I'm an engineer," "I'm a teacher." To make it even more professional, expand a little. "I'm an engineer, I work on designing bridges," or "I'm a teacher, I teach English to high school students." This shows fluency and confidence. Let's move to another common situation, when people want to know your age. In English, we don't say, "I have 25 years. The natural answer is, "I'm 25 years old," or just, "I'm 25. Both are correct and professional. Another everyday question is, "What time is it?" This question can appear anywhere. On the street, in an office, at the train station. You can answer, "It's 3 o'clock," "It's 6:30," or "It's almost 10. Simple, but powerful practice for your listening and speaking. Sometimes people ask, "What day is it today?" You can answer, "It's Tuesday," or "Today is the 5th of May. Then comes one of the most frequent questions. Where do you live? Here's how you can answer naturally. "I live in New York," or "I live in a small town near Paris," or "I live on King Street, downtown." Practice giving short answers and also longer, more detailed ones because both will help you in real conversations. Another very useful everyday question is, "What's your phone number?" or "Can I have your phone number?" Here, the key is clarity. Say the numbers slowly and group them naturally. Sure, it's 01234567889. In professional situations, you can add, "You can reach me at," and then your number. Let's practice another. "What's your email address?" This is often asked in workplaces, schools, and even casual meetups. Answer clearly, spell it if needed. It's sarah.english@gmail.com. Notice how we replace the symbols with words when spelling out. Another common question in social and professional life is, "Are you married?" Some learners feel uncomfortable, but the polite way to answer is short. "Yes, I am," or "No, I'm not." Or you can expand. "No, I'm single right now," or "Yes, I'm married and I have 2 children." When people are curious about your language skills, they might ask, "Do you speak English?" instead of only saying yes. You can make it professional. "Yes, I do, but I'm still learning," or "Yes, I speak English and Spanish." Here's a question you might hear when shopping or eating out. "Can I help you?" The polite answer could be, "Yes, please, I'm looking for a shirt." Or, "Yes, I'd like a table for 2, please." Or, if you don't need help, you can say, "No, thank you, I'm just looking." Another everyday one is, "How much is this?" Very common when you're buying something. Answer with, "It's $20. That's 15 pounds. Or, "It costs about €5. And when you want to know prices yourself, you'll ask the same. "How much is this?" Practicing both the asking and the answering is important. Another very professional and polite everyday question is, "Could you repeat that, please?" Many learners are shy to ask this, but native speakers use it often. It shows professionally, and politeness. The answer might be, "Of course, I said the meeting starts at 10. Think about greetings again. "What's up?" "How's it going?" These are informal ways of saying, "How are you?" If you want to sound natural, answer with, "Not much, just working," or "Pretty good, thanks. And you?" When you meet someone at a bus stop or in class, they might ask, "What time do you usually wake up?" You could answer, "I usually wake up at 7, or "I wake up early during the week, but I sleep in on weekends." Here's another one. "Do you like your job?" Answer honestly, but professionally. "Yes, I do. I really enjoy teaching." Or, "It's challenging, but I like it." Or, "Not always, but I'm learning a lot." Let's practice. "What's your favorite food?" You can say, "My favorite food is pizza," or "I love sushi, especially salmon rolls." When you add detail, your English sounds more natural and engaging. Another everyday question is, "What's your favorite color?" Answer with, "I like blue." "My favorite color is green. It's very calming." And of course, "What's your favorite movie?" You could answer, "I love The Lion King. I watched it many times as a child." Or, "My favorite movie is Inception because it makes me think." See how all of these questions and answers are the real building blocks of daily English? Each time you practice, you're building a stronger, more confident speaking habit. Let's continue exploring more everyday English questions together. You'll notice how these simple questions are part of almost every conversation, and by practicing them, you'll sound more natural and confident every time you speak. One of the most common questions you'll hear is, "Where do you work?" This question is short, but the way you answer it can tell people a lot. You might say, "I work at a bank." "I work in a hospital as a nurse," or "I work for a technology company in the city." When you add that little extra detail, you not only answer the question, but also invite the other person to ask more. Another variation is, "Do you like your work?" You could answer, "Yes, I do. I enjoy working with people." "Yes, I love solving problems at my job." Or even, "Sometimes it's stressful, but overall I like it." Being able to answer honestly but politely makes your English sound professional. You'll often hear, "What time do you start work?" A simple answer would be, "I start work at 9 o'clock," or "I usually start at 8:30. You can expand with more detail. "I usually start at 9, but on Fridays I start earlier." A related question is, "What time do you finish work?" You might say, "I finish at 5. "I usually leave the office around 6, or "It depends, sometimes later if there's a lot to do." These little variations make your answers feel more authentic. Another common everyday question is, "Do you like to travel?" You can answer with, "Yes, I love traveling. It helps me relax." Or, "Yes, I enjoy visiting new places, especially historical cities." Or if not, "Not really. I prefer staying home and reading." People often ask, "Where have you traveled?" Answer with a few examples. "I've traveled to Turkey and Italy." "I've been to Japan once and it was amazing." Or, "I haven't traveled much yet, but I'd love to in the future." Another very frequent question is, "What's your favorite place you've visited?" This gives you a chance to share more. "My favorite place is Paris because of the food and culture." Or, "I loved visiting the mountains in Switzerland. It was beautiful." In daily conversations, people may ask, "What languages do you speak?" Instead of only saying English and Spanish, you can expand. "I speak English and Spanish, and I'm learning French right now." Or, "I speak only English, but I want to learn another language." When meeting someone in a new city, they might ask, "How long have you lived here?" You could answer, "I've lived here for 2 years," or "I just moved here last month," or "I've been living here since I was a child." A very common and simple question is, "How old are you?" And as I mentioned before, the natural answer is, "I'm 25," or "I'm 25 years old." Sometimes people add, "I just turned 25 last week." Another very useful question is, "When is your birthday?" Answer with, "It's in March." "It's on June 15th. Or, "My birthday is in October, during autumn." People also often ask, "Do you have brothers or sisters?" You can answer, "Yes, I have 1 brother and 1 sister." "Yes, I'm the youngest of 3," or "No, I'm an only child." Another everyday question is, "What's your father's name?" or "What's your mother's name?" Answer simply with, my father's name is Ali, or my mother's name is Anna. Sometimes people add, she's a doctor, or he works as an accountant. When people want to know more about you, they might ask, what's your hobby? Your answer could be, I like reading books in my free time. My hobby is painting. Or, I enjoy playing football with friends on weekends. A very common question in casual talk is, what do you usually do on weekends? You could answer, I usually relax at home and watch movies. I like meeting my friends and going out for coffee. Or, on weekends, I spend time with my family. You may also hear, what do you usually do after work? Here are natural answers. I usually cook dinner and watch TV. I go to the gym 3 times a week. Or, I study English in the evenings. When you're talking about routines, people ask, do you play sports? You can answer, yes, I play tennis. I love playing football with my friends. Or, no, I don't, but I like watching sports. Another very common everyday question is, what's your favorite sport? Answer with, my favorite sport is basketball. I love playing cricket with my friends. Or, I enjoy swimming, it makes me feel relaxed. People might also ask, what kind of music do you like? You could say, I like pop music. I enjoy listening to classical music, especially piano. Or, I love jazz. It makes me feel calm. Another frequent question is, do you play any instruments? A natural answer would be, yes, I play the guitar. Yes, I play the piano, but just for fun. Or, no, I don't, but I'd like to learn. When getting to know you, someone might ask, what's your favorite book? Your answer could be, my favorite book is The Alchemist. I love reading mystery novels. Or, I enjoy self-help books, they motivate me. A common question at school or in professional life is, what did you study? Answer with, I studied business at university. I studied engineering. Or, I studied English literature. In conversations about earning, people might ask, why are you learning English? You could answer, I'm learning English to improve my career. I'm learning English because I want to travel. Or, I'm learning English because I enjoy the language. Another important question is, how do you study English? Answer with, I watch English videos every day. I read books and practice speaking with friends. Or, I take online classes. Here's another daily question. What's your favorite subject in school? You can answer, I like mathematics because it's logical. My favorite subject is history. I enjoy learning about the past. Or, I love art because I can be creative. Think about everyday social talk. People often ask, what do you usually eat for breakfast? You might answer, I usually eat bread and eggs. I like having cereal and milk. Or, sometimes I just drink coffee. A variation is, what do you usually eat for lunch? And you can say, I usually have rice and vegetables. I eat sandwiches at work. Or, I sometimes go out for lunch with friends. In daily conversations, people also ask, what do you usually eat for dinner? Answer with, I usually cook pasta at home. I have soup and bread. Or, I eat with my family, we share a meal together. Another useful question is, what's your favorite drink? You could answer, I like coffee. My favorite drink is orange juice. Or, I enjoy green tea. Many conversations include, "Do you like cooking?" Your answer might be, "Yes, I love cooking, especially Italian food. I like cooking, but I'm not very good at it." Or, "No, I prefer eating out." And then comes, "What's your favorite restaurant?" You can say, "My favorite restaurant is a small Italian place near my house." Or, "I love a sushi restaurant downtown. It's amazing." Notice how all these questions help you connect naturally with others. And every time you answer them in full sentences with a little extra detail, you sound more professional, more fluent, and more engaging. Let's keep going with more everyday English questions that you will hear again and again in real life. The more you practice these, the more natural they will feel when you use them in conversations. One very common question is, "What's your favorite holiday?" You can answer, "My favorite holiday is Christmas, because I love the decorations and family time." "I really enjoy Eid, because it's a special time with friends and relatives." Or, "My favorite holiday is New Year's. I like the excitement of starting fresh." Another related one is, "Where do you usually go on holiday?" Here you might answer, "I usually go to the beach." "I often travel to my hometown to see my family." Or, "Sometimes I stay home and rest." All are natural, fluent ways to reply. People also ask, "When was the last time you went on holiday?" A good answer could be, "I went on holiday last summer to Turkey." "I traveled last year to Thailand." Or, "It's been a long time since my last holiday." A simple but powerful question is, "Do you like reading?" You can say, "Yes, I enjoy reading books in my free time." "Yes, I love reading novels and short stories." Or, "Not really, I prefer watching movies." Another everyday question is, "What's your favorite TV show?" You could answer, "My favorite TV show is Friends. I watch it a lot." "I enjoy watching documentaries." Or, "I don't watch TV often, but I like comedies when I do." When you're talking to someone about their free time, you might ask, "Do you like watching movies?" Answer naturally with, "Yes, I love watching action movies." "Yes, I watch movies almost every weekend." Or, "No, I don't watch many movies. I prefer books." Another question people use often is, "What's your favorite movie genre?" Here you can answer, "I like science fiction because it makes me imagine new worlds." "I love romantic comedies. They make me laugh." Or, "I enjoy horror movies, even though they scare me." In casual conversations, people may ask, "Do you like animals?" A natural answer could be, "Yes, I love animals, especially cats." "Yes, I enjoy spending time with dogs." Or, "Not really, I'm not an animal person." A follow-up is, "Do you have a pet?" You might say, "Yes, I have a dog." "Yes, I have 2 cats at home." Or, "No, I don't have a pet right now, but I'd like one in the future." Another everyday question is, "What's your favorite season?" Answer with, "My favorite season is spring because of the flowers." "I love summer. I enjoy the warm weather." Or, "I prefer winter because I like snow and hot drinks." In conversations about the weather, people often ask, "What's the weather like today?" You can answer, "It's sunny and warm." "It's cloudy and a little cold." Or, "It's raining, so I'm staying inside." A related question is, "What's your favorite type of weather?" Your answer could be, I like sunny days. They make me happy. I love rainy days. They feel peaceful. Or, I prefer cool weather, not too hot or too cold. Another useful everyday question is, how do you usually get to work or school? Answer with, I take the bus every day. I drive my car to work. Or, I usually walk because I live nearby. Sometimes people ask, how long does it take to get to work? You can reply, it takes about 30 minutes by bus. It's only 10 minutes on foot. Or, it depends on traffic, usually 45 minutes. Another question is, do you drive? You could answer, yes, I drive every day to work. Yes, but not often. I prefer public transport. Or, no, I don't drive. In casual talk, people might ask, do you like shopping? You can answer, yes, I enjoy shopping for clothes. Yes, I love shopping at the mall with friends. Or, not really, I only shop when I need to. Another question you'll hear is, what's your favorite shop? You might say, my favorite shop is a bookstore near my house. I love shopping at Zara. Their clothes are great. Or, I don't really have a favorite shop. One of the most common everyday questions is, what time do you usually wake up? Answers could be, I usually wake up at 7 o'clock. I wake up early, around 6 during the week. Or, I wake up later on weekends, around 9. Another daily routine question is, what time do you usually go to bed? You might answer, I usually go to bed at 11. I go to bed around midnight. Or, I try to sleep early, around 10. People also often ask, do you usually take a nap? You can say, yes, I usually take a short nap in the afternoon. Sometimes, if I'm very tired. Or, no, I don't take naps. A common question in friendly conversations is, what do you usually do in the morning? A natural answer would be, I usually make breakfast and check my emails. I go for a run in the morning, or I get ready for work and drink coffee. Another related question is, what do you usually do in the evening? You can answer, I usually watch TV and relax. I spend time with my family in the evening. Or, I study English after dinner. People often ask, do you like waking up early? You might answer, yes, I feel fresh when I wake up early. Not really, I prefer sleeping in. Or, sometimes, but only when I need to work. Another everyday question is, do you drink coffee? You could answer, yes, I drink coffee every morning. Yes, I love coffee, it helps me stay awake. Or, no, I prefer tea. Speaking of tea, people also ask, do you like tea? Answer with, yes, I enjoy drinking green tea. I love black tea, I drink it every evening. Or, no, I don't really like tea. A simple but common question is, do you like sweets? Here you might answer, yes, I love chocolate and cakes. Sometimes, but I prefer salty food. Or, not really, I don't eat many sweets. Another one is, what's your favorite fruit? You could say, my favorite fruit is mango. I love apples, they're sweet and crunchy. Or, I really enjoy eating bananas, they give me energy. In the same way, people ask, what's your favorite vegetable? Answer with, I like carrots, they're healthy and tasty. My favorite vegetable is broccoli, I eat it often. Or, I enjoy tomatoes, especially in salads. Sometimes people want to know, what's your favorite dessert? You can say, I love ice cream, especially vanilla. My favorite dessert is cheesecake. Or, I really enjoy chocolate cake. Notice how every answer you give can be short and simple, or a little longer with more detail. Both are correct, but giving more detail makes you sound more fluent and natural. And here's a friendly reminder. If you're enjoying this lesson, please give it a like and subscribe to our channel for more daily English practice. It really supports us and helps you keep learning every day. Let's continue with more questions you'll hear again and again in daily conversations. Let's continue practicing more of these everyday English questions. By now, you can see how powerful they are for starting conversations, keeping them flowing, and making you sound confident and professional in any situation. One of the most common questions people use to learn about your preferences is, what kind of movies do you like? Your answer could be, I like comedies. They make me laugh after a long day. I enjoy action movies, they're exciting. Or, I love documentaries because I learn something new. Another everyday question is, do you like music? Most people answer, yes, I do. But to sound more fluent, expand a little. Yes, I love music. I listen every day. Yes, I enjoy classical music, especially piano pieces. Or, yes, I like pop music. My favorite singer is Taylor Swift. A related one is, who's your favorite singer? Your answer could be, my favorite singer is Adele. I love her voice. I enjoy listening to Ed Sheeran. His songs are beautiful. Or, I don't really have a favorite singer. I listen to many different artists. Another question is, who's your favorite actor? You might say, my favorite actor is Leonardo DiCaprio because he's very talented. I love watching movies with Tom Hanks. He's amazing. Or, I don't watch many movies, so I don't have a favorite actor. When people talk about entertainment, they may ask, what's your favorite TV channel? You can answer, I like watching National Geographic. It's very interesting. My favorite channel is BBC. I watch the news there. Or, I don't watch TV. I usually use YouTube. Another daily conversation question is, do you like to dance? You might say, yes, I love dancing, especially at parties. Yes, I enjoy dancing for fun with friends. Or, no, I don't dance much, but I like watching others dance. In small talk, people might ask, do you like art? Your answer could be, yes, I love going to art galleries. Yes, I enjoy painting in my free time. Or, not really, I don't understand art very well. Sometimes you'll hear, what's your favorite color to wear? You could say, I like wearing black, it looks professional. I enjoy wearing blue, it feels calm. Or, I prefer bright colors, they make me feel happy. Another everyday question is, do you like going to the cinema? A natural answer is, yes, I love going to the cinema with friends. Yes, I enjoy watching new movies on the big screen. Or, not often, I usually watch movies at home. In conversations about food, people often ask, do you like fast food? You might say, yes, I love pizza and burgers. Sometimes, but I prefer home-cooked meals. Or, not really, I try to eat healthy. Another very frequent question is, what's your favorite snack? You could answer, my favorite snack is popcorn. I eat it while watching movies. I love eating chips when I'm hungry. Or, I prefer fruit as a snack. It's healthier. You may also hear, do you like going to restaurants? A fluent answer could be, yes, I enjoy trying new restaurants with my friends. Yes, I love going out to eat on weekends. Or, not really, I usually eat at home. In casual conversation, people often ask, do you like cooking at home? You can answer, yes, I love cooking, it's relaxing. Sometimes, but only simple dishes. Or, no, I prefer ordering food. When people want to know about your daily life, they might ask, do you usually eat at home or outside? Your answer could be, I usually eat at home. It's healthier. I often eat outside with friends. Or, it depends, sometimes at home, sometimes outside. Another everyday question is, what's your favorite restaurant dish? You might say, my favorite dish is spaghetti carbonara. I love chicken curry with rice. Or, I really enjoy sushi, especially salmon. Sometimes people ask, what kind of clothes do you like to wear? Answer with, I like wearing casual clothes, like jeans and t-shirts. I prefer formal clothes because I feel professional in them. Or, I enjoy wearing comfortable clothes at home. In social situations, someone might ask, do you like shopping for clothes? You can reply, yes, I enjoy shopping with friends. Sometimes when I need new clothes. Or, not really, I don't shop often. Another everyday question is, do you like shoes? Your answer could be, yes, I love shoes, I collect them. Yes, I like buying comfortable shoes for work. Or, I don't care much about shoes, I just buy what I need. People often ask, what's your favorite city? You might say, my favorite city is Paris. I love the atmosphere. I really enjoy visiting Istanbul. It's full of history. Or, I like New York because it's full of energy. Another useful question is, do you like living in a big city? Answer with, yes, I love the energy of big cities. Sometimes, but it can be stressful. Or, no, I prefer small towns, they're quieter. Sometimes people ask, do you like the countryside? You might say, yes, I enjoy the fresh air and nature. Yes, the countryside is peaceful and beautiful. Or, not really, I prefer the city. A very common question in small talk is, what's your favorite country? Your answer could be, my favorite country is Italy because of the food and culture. I love Japan, it's so unique. Or, I really enjoy visiting my home country, it feels special. When talking about travel, people often ask, where would you like to travel in the future? You can say, I'd like to travel to the United States. I want to visit France someday. Or, I'd love to see Australia. It looks amazing. Another useful everyday question is, do you like airplanes? Your answer could be, yes, I like flying. It's exciting. Not really. I feel nervous on planes. Or, I don't mind. It's just a way to travel. In conversations about technology, people often ask, do you use social media? You might answer, yes, I use Facebook and Instagram every day. Yes, I enjoy using YouTube to learn English. Or, not much, I prefer reading books. Another common question is, what's your favorite social media platform? You could say, My favorite is Instagram. I like sharing photos. I enjoy using TikTok. It's fun. Or, I prefer YouTube because I learn a lot there. When people want to connect online, they may ask, "Do you have Facebook?" or "Do you have Instagram?" A polite answer could be, "Yes, I do. You can add me there." Or, "No, I don't use it." A simple everyday question is, "Do you use WhatsApp?" You might say, "Yes, I use WhatsApp to chat with family and friends." "Yes, I use it for work groups as well." Or, "No, I prefer phone calls." Notice how these questions about daily life, habits, and preferences are repeated again and again in conversations. The more you practice them, the easier it becomes to answer naturally, and every answer you give adds to your confidence and fluency. Let's continue building your confidence with even more everyday English questions. Remember, every question you learn to answer makes you more ready for real conversations in daily life, at work, and in social situations. One of the most common questions you'll hear is, "Do you have a car?" A simple answer could be, "Yes, I have a car. It's small but useful." "Yes, I drive a Toyota." Or, "No, I don't. I usually use public transport." Another everyday question is, "Do you like driving?" You might answer, "Yes, I enjoy driving. It's relaxing for me." "Yes, I like driving long distances." Or, "Not really. I prefer taking the bus or train." A common one when meeting people is, "Do you like your city?" You can say, "Yes, I like my city. It's lively and full of energy." "Yes, I enjoy living here. There are many things to do." Or, "It's okay, but sometimes it feels too crowded." Another useful question is, "What's your hometown like?" Your answer could be, "My hometown is small but beautiful, with friendly people. I come from a big city with lots of traffic." Or, "My hometown is near the mountains. It's peaceful and green." In conversations about family, people often ask, "Do you have children?" You might answer, "Yes, I have 2 children, a boy and a girl." "Yes, I have one son, he's 10 years old." Or, "No, I don't have children yet." Another common question is, "Do you like children?" A natural answer would be, "Yes, I love children. They are so full of energy." "Yes, I enjoy spending time with my nephews and nieces." Or, "Not really. I prefer being around adults." In casual conversation, someone may ask, "Do you like your neighbors?" You could say, "Yes, my neighbors are friendly and helpful." "Yes, I get along well with them." Or, "Not really, I don't talk to them much." Another everyday question is, "Do you like your house or apartment?" Your answer could be, "Yes, I love my apartment. It's comfortable and cozy." "Yes, my house is big enough for my family." Or, "It's okay, but I'd like to move someday." When people are curious about your living situation, they may ask, "How many rooms are there in your house?" You might say, "There are 3 rooms in my house. My apartment has 2 bedrooms and a living room." Or, "It's a small house with just 1 room, but I like it." A common workplace question is, "Do you like your boss?" You can answer carefully and politely, "Yes, I like my boss. He's very supportive." "Yes, she's professional and helpful." Or, "It depends. Sometimes we agree, sometimes we don't, but I respect her." Another everyday question is, "Do you like your colleagues?" You might say, yes, I enjoy working with them. They're friendly. Yes, we get along well and work as a team. Or, some of them, yes, others not so much. When people want to know about your routine, they may ask, do you work from home? Your answer could be, yes, I work from home 3 days a week. Yes, I work online full-time. Or, no, I go to the office every day. Another common question is, do you like working from home? You might say, yes, I enjoy it. It's comfortable. Yes, it saves time and travel. Or, not really. I prefer working with people in an office. In friendly conversations, people sometimes ask, do you like learning new things? Your answer could be, yes, I love learning. It makes me grow. Yes, I enjoy learning languages and skills. Or, sometimes, but it depends on the topic. Another useful question is, do you read the news? You might say, yes, I read the news every morning online. Yes, I watch the news on TV at night. Or, not often, I only read headlines. A very common everyday question is, do you like technology? You can answer, yes, I enjoy using new technology. It makes life easier. Yes, I like gadgets and computers. Or, not really, I only use what I need. Another related question is, do you use a computer every day? A natural answer would be, yes, I use a computer for work. Yes, I spend hours online for studying and working. Or, no, not every day, but sometimes for emails. In social talk, people may ask, do you like playing computer games? You might answer, yes, I enjoy playing video games in my free time. Yes, I play with friends online. Or no, I don't like games, I prefer other hobbies. Another everyday question is, what's your favorite app? You could say, my favorite app is WhatsApp. I use it to chat with friends. I love YouTube. I learn English there every day. Or, I enjoy using Spotify for music. Sometimes people ask, do you use online shopping? You might say, yes, I shop online. It's easy and fast. Yes, I buy books and clothes online. Or, not really, I prefer shopping in stores. A very common question nowadays is, do you watch YouTube? Your answer could be, yes, I watch YouTube every day. Yes, I love English learning channels. Or, sometimes, but not too much. Another frequent one is, do you like watching TikTok videos? You might say, yes, I enjoy short videos. They're funny. Yes, I like it, but I don't spend too much time. Or, no, I don't use TikTok. When people are curious about your daily habits, they may ask, do you exercise? A natural answer is, yes, I exercise 3 times a week. Yes, I go jogging every morning. Or, not really, but I want to start. Another everyday question is, what's your favorite exercise? You might say, I like running. It makes me feel healthy. I enjoy yoga. It helps me relax. Or, my favorite exercise is swimming. It's fun and refreshing. Sometimes people ask, do you like walking? You could say, yes, I love walking in the park. Yes, I walk to work every day. Or, not really, I only walk when I have to. Another simple but common one is, do you like running? Answer with, yes, I run in the mornings. Yes, I enjoy running. It keeps me fit. Or, no, I don't. It's too tiring for me. In conversations about health, people often ask, do you like healthy food? You might say, yes, I enjoy eating salads and fruits. Yes, I prefer healthy meals most of the time. Or, sometimes, but I also like fast food. Another useful question is, do you often go to the doctor? A natural answer could be, yes, I go for a checkup once a year. Only when I'm not feeling well, or not often, I rarely need to go. When people are curious about your lifestyle, they may ask, do you sleep well? You might say, yes, I usually sleep 7 hours a night. Sometimes, but not always, I wake up during the night. Or, no, I don't sleep very well. I'm often tired. Another everyday question is, do you wake up early? Your answer could be, yes, I usually wake up early, around 6. Sometimes, but I prefer sleeping late. Or, no, I don't wake up early unless I have to. These kinds of questions are so common because they touch on daily life, habits, and preferences. And when you answer them with variety and detail, you sound more natural, more fluent, and more professional every single time. Let's continue with more everyday English questions to complete our journey together. By now, you've practiced so many of them, and every single one is a tool you can use in real conversations. A very common question people ask is, do you like working in a team? Your answer could be, yes, I enjoy teamwork. It helps me learn from others. Yes, I like working with people. It's more creative. Or, sometimes, but I also like working alone. Another everyday question is, do you like working alone? You might say, yes, I focus better when I work alone. Yes, I like working independently. Or, not really, I prefer teamwork. Sometimes people ask, do you like your job? Your answer could be, yes, I like my job. It's interesting. Yes, I enjoy helping customers. It makes me feel useful. Or, it's not perfect, but I'm learning a lot. Another frequent question is, do you like studying English? You could answer, yes, I love learning English. It's exciting. Yes, I enjoy practicing every day. Or, sometimes it's hard, but I keep going. People may also ask, how often do you study English? A natural answer is, I study English every day for 30 minutes. I practice English 3 times a week. Or, I study whenever I have free time. A related one is, where do you usually study English? You might say, I usually study at home. It's quiet. I go to a library to study. Or, I study online. It's very convenient. Another everyday question is, who do you usually practice English with? You could answer, I practice with my teacher. I practice English with my friends. Or, I practice by myself, but I also watch videos online. In social talk, people often ask, do you like meeting new people? You might say, yes, I enjoy meeting new people. It's exciting. Yes, I like learning about different cultures from new people. Or, sometimes, but I'm a little shy at first. Another useful question is, do you like going to parties? Your answer could be, yes, I love parties. They're fun and social. Sometimes when I'm with close friends. Or, Not really, I prefer quiet evenings. A very common question is, do you like talking on the phone? You might say, yes, I talk on the phone every day with my family. Not really, I prefer texting. Or, yes, I don't mind, it's quick and easy. Another everyday question is, do you like sending text messages? You could answer, yes, I text my friends all the time. Yes, it's easier than calling. Or, not much, I prefer face-to-face conversations. When conversations turn to hobbies, people might ask, do you like photography? You can reply, yes, I love taking photos, especially of nature. Yes, I enjoy photography. It's my hobby. Or, not really, but I like looking at pictures. Another common one is, do you like painting or drawing? Your answer could be, yes, I love painting. It's relaxing. I enjoy drawing in my free time. Or, no, I'm not very good at it, but I like seeing art. Sometimes people ask, do you like writing? You might say, yes, I enjoy writing in my journal. Yes, I like writing stories and poems. Or, not much, I find writing difficult. In everyday life, people often ask, do you like listening to the radio? You could answer, yes, I listen to the radio in the morning. Yes, I enjoy radio programs about music and news. Or, not really, I use my phone for music. Another question is, do you like the internet? Your answer could be, yes, I use the internet every day for work and fun. Yes, I love the internet. I learn so much there. Or, sometimes, but I try not to spend too much time online. When talking about travel, people may ask, do you like trains? You might say, yes, I enjoy traveling by train, it's comfortable. Yes, trains are my fave. Alrighty, I can relax and read. Or, not really, I prefer flying. Another everyday question is, do you like buses? Your answer could be, yes, I take the bus every day to work. Yes, I like buses, they're cheap and easy. Or, not really, they're too crowded. Sometimes people ask, do you like the beach? You could answer, yes, I love the beach. I enjoy swimming and sunbathing. Yes, the beach is my favorite place to relax. Or, not much. I don't like sand everywhere. Another common question is, do you like mountains? Your answer could be, yes, I love mountains. They're beautiful and peaceful. Yes, I enjoy hiking in the mountains. Or, not really, I prefer the city. In casual conversation, people often ask, do you like the rain? You might say, yes, I love rainy days, they're calm. Sometimes I enjoy the sound of rain. Or, not really, I don't like getting wet. Another frequent question is, do you like snow? Your answer could be, yes, I love snow. It's beautiful in winter. Yes, I enjoy playing in the snow with friends. Or, not really, it's too cold for me. When talking about seasons, someone may ask, do you like spring? You could say, yes, I love spring. The flowers are beautiful. Yes, spring is my favorite. It feels fresh. Or, it's okay, but I prefer summer. A related one is, do you like summer? Your answer could be, yes, I enjoy summer. It's warm and fun. Yes, I love summer holidays at the beach. Or, not really, it's too hot for me. Another everyday question is, do you like autumn? You can say, yes, I love autumn. The colors are beautiful. Yes, I enjoy the cool weather in autumn. Or, it's nice, but I prefer spring. And finally, do you like winter? You could answer, yes, I enjoy winter, especially the snow. Yes, I love drinking hot chocolate in winter, or, not really, it's too cold and dark. So, we've explored 100 of the most common everyday English questions and learned how to answer them naturally, clearly, and professionally. Every question you practice makes you more prepared for real conversations. Whether you're meeting someone new, chatting with friends, working in an office, or traveling abroad, these questions and answers will help you connect and communicate with confidence. I want to thank you for spending this time with me today. Learning English is a journey, and you are taking the right steps every time you practice like this. Remember, fluency doesn't come in one day. It grows little by little, with every word, every question, every answer. So keep practicing, keep repeating, and keep speaking out loud. Your English will improve, and you will feel more confident in every situation. I believe in you, and I'm proud of the effort you are making. Thank you for joining me in this lesson. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the bell icon so you don't miss future lessons. Until next time, keep practicing and keep believing in yourself.